we can start already. First, I would like to give a short introduction to the OPC Day Finland, what it is, and how we've been organizing this. So we have in the Finnish Society of Automation, we have an OPC committee that has been arranging these events. And this year, the committee consisted of these members from different companies that have been active in the OPC in Finland in general. And in addition to the actual members, we have the Finnish Society of Automation, Marko Vuorio and Anu Randeen Siippainen, that are doing the practical arrangements. Anu especially is doing a big job here, arranging basically everything for this to happen. If we look at the history of the events, we have a long history here in Finland. We started already 2002 with some roadshow events, and the actual OPC Day events started 2005. We had the first OPC Day Finland, where we had already Matthias Dam talking about the technology. And since then, we've had this event yearly happening, of course, physically in different locations. And this year is the first one where we had to divert to the virtual show, but it seems that we have more attendees than ever. We usually had around 70 people joining, except for the years when we joined forces with the MES Forum and had the OPC and MES Day, we had at best 120 people joining the event, which is a very good number for a physical event. And we've been recording these presentations as well, so you will find them from the Automation Society's YouTube channel, SAS FSA. If you find that from YouTube, you can find those, or if you find previous events from the Finnish Society of Automation's webpage, you can also find them there. The OPC Foundation has then picked up the idea of OPC Days as well, and is arranging OPC Day around the world. And this year we also went virtual, and there was a first OPC Day International ever, and that gathered, I think, around 3,000 attendees during the days that it was held. And those presentations are also available from YouTube, and I recommend you to go and look for those, because we didn't want to copy everything this time here. Instead, we concentrate on our own program. And one anecdote from year 2006 was that we had already Jim Huth giving a keynote back then here in Finland, and Jim is again joining today. So that's a really good thing to see again. I was also giving a presentation already back then about compliance testing. We were still having the events in Finnish, but we diverted to English quite soon after that, because we've been international for many years. Okay, then we had a project going on in Finland for OPC development, which started from the OPC Foundation's call for volunteers, and there was an early adopter program which we joined. There was a group of companies and technological institutes and universities, and together we got funding from Tekes, the Finnish technology funding agency, and as a result we created a 100% native Java communication stack for OPC UA and donated that to OPC Foundation, and later on that was maintained then by Process OPC. Okay, so that's about the history. So we have started early, much earlier than in many places in the world. And today we are proud to give presentations about the success stories in Finland. We also have Stefan Hoppe and Jim Ruth from the OPC Foundation giving speeches about the current situation of the OPC in practice. It seems I have copied Stefan's title from last year, so he's not talking about plug and produce in pharmaceutical industry. Sorry for that. He's talking about the OPC Foundation as an international organization, and you will hear the correct title when Stefan starts. Sorry for that. But then we also have Ulf Ingvason from Novatech joining, Pyry Grönholm from Process talking about the Valio case. Valio is a Finnish industrial company. Veli-Pekka Sala from Vapa is talking about Helen, Helsinki Energy case. David Hestbacka from Tampere University talking about their research and development regarding OPC UA. And after Jim Luth, at the end of the day, we will have Alexander Ziegler going very deep into the technology of OPC UA, TSN, and 5G. I already mentioned we are not copying everything that was presented at the OPC Day International in summer. We got Alexander giving this high-end talk about 5G and TSN. 5G is interesting for the future. I recommend you to look at the OPC Foundation YouTube channel to find more technical presentations on different levels from there. Okay, so have a great event, and thanks for all the sponsors that make this happen year after year. And this year we provided the sponsors availability to give their speeches in video recordings. If you haven't noticed yet, check them out from the event webpage at OPC Day Finland 2020. And yeah, have a great event.